Hi guys, it's Saturday the 3rd of June, it's 7 in the morning and sorry about my voice, I seem to have got a frog in my throat, cleared it now. I'm down on the plot once again, as you can see. The peas are doing well. Crikey, they're doing better than they did last year because they didn't even come up at all last year. And also, as you can see, I've not been down for a week, but a little bit of rain and the weeds are doing well as well, so I've got to get those out and that's a job for tomorrow. The beans, they're doing well. Well, one of them is. It's beginning to climb up its support there. The other one's on the other side. I'll need to tie them in. They're sort of going a little bit wayward. And also, as you can see, this bed needs weeding. So I have got a plan for today. I'm not going to be too ambitious. What I'm going to do, first of all, when I move the greenhouse, I actually managed to break a few panes of glass trying to put them back in. No big deal, I've got some new glass in the car. I'll just get that and reglaze it. That's the first job for this morning. It'll take me about half an hour just to put the panes in, put the clips in. Also, what's happening here? I don't know. Lots of weeds, but can't see any signs of any seedlings coming. Oh yeah, there we go. What are these? Let's have a look. Spring onions, they're coming up, see. They're here. I've got to be careful not to pull them out. This is all going to be done tomorrow. All these beds will be done tomorrow. The Charlotte potatoes are doing well. I can't really earth them up because I've got raised beds, but what I can do is I'll got some bags of compost up there. Believe it or not, 99 pence a bag from Aldi. So I couldn't resist it. I'll just pour some of them on top. This is another row of Charlottes, I think. Oh no, these are actually Desiree. They're coming up. Marvellous growth in a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? And this is a first early called Pentland Javelin. You know, I should be harvesting them in another month or so. As soon as the flowers start and then they die off, I'll dig them up. So far, fingers crossed, there's no sign of blight. Last year, if you watch my previous videos, I had the potatoes down there where that bottom bed is, where the canes are now for the beans to grow up, and it got blighted for some reason, and I had to cut all the top growth off and make do with a minimum yield. Also, as well as reglazing the greenhouse, I've got to make a start on this top part here around the compost bins. It's just getting more and more overgrown with weeds. That needs digging over and all those coming out, otherwise the committee will start to complain and say you're not looking after your block properly. But what they don't realise is most of the people down here are retired. They can get down every day. I'm not. I'm one of the unfortunate ones that I can't retire until I'm 70 because of my mortgage. You know, so I can't get down here at all. I'm working every day, which is a bit of a pain when it's sunny all week and then it decides to be overcast and rainy all weekends. The sun seems to go for a holiday at weekends. Doesn't give anybody a chance. So that's it for today. I'm going to try to keep it short, this video, to 2 days. Some of my work colleagues that watch my videos have said they're a little bit too long. Well, I know, I apologise for that in the comments or in the description, but it can't be had. I'll just leave you panning round slowly of a shot of the allotments, and then I'll get on and do some work. Right, okay guys, there's the greenhouse in all its glory. It's fully glazed apart from one roof panel which I managed to break, so I'll have to order yet another piece of glass. So I've just closed the door. The tomatoes are in there, as you can see. I've just watered them and put some magnesium on them because they're looking a bit chlorotic. But there you go. Just need to make sure the roof vent's working, and sometime in the future just shim it up at the bottom in a few places and then fasten it down. But there we are. That's it. That's the greenhouse done, basically. Up, running, and on the plot where it should be. So things have changed. I'm not going to dig anymore. What I've got to do now, because down at the bottom end there we had a load of wood chip delivered. So I'm going to finish off the beds down there, put the barge board down at the bottom, put the weed suppressant membrane down and get some wood chip down before it all disappears, because it goes pretty fast. Believe me, it goes faster than the manure. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I'll start digging over the plot tomorrow. It's going to be a pain because, like I say, you make plans and you have projects when you come down, but they never seem to work out. Oh God, there's a cuckoo in the background there. I don't know whether you've heard that, but yes, there is a cuckoo in the background. I'm glad I heard that because it's the first cuckoo of the season. All right, I'll leave you now, and happy gardening. Okay guys, here's the deal. I've just finished weeding this bed. It's looking pretty good. You can see the produce, you can see the Swiss chard, the spinach, and the spring onions. There's a couple of rows in between that I'm going to put some more radish in. But you know, before that, I'm just going to give it a slight top dressing of fish blood and bone, and a good watering, and that's it. I still need to weed the other beds, but I'm not going to do them today because I've still got the top half of the plot to dig. So what's going to happen is after I've put the catch crop of radish in between each row, I will go and dig the top plot, and I'll show you that when it's done. I'm not going to do it all today. I'll probably do a third of it today and then a third tomorrow, and whatever. Do it over 3 or 4 weeks. No use killing yourself. You know what I mean? Look at spinach. You know this spinach here. Yesterday we took some of the spinach home and just left the smaller leaves, and almost overnight it's just sprung up again. So that's, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants there are going to feed us all season. We like spinach. Last year I grew too much of it, as you know if you watch some of the videos, and we just couldn't keep up with it. We couldn't give it away because everybody that we spoke to said, no, I don't like spinach. That's something Popeye eats. You know what I mean? So there we go. And trying to get kids to eat the green stuff is almost as impossible as trying to plat fog into gold. But there we go. Little and often. That's it. That's a small bed weeded. I started yesterday. I've finished it off today. Quick dressing of fish blood and bone. Quick water, and then I'm off to dig the top of the plot. Hi guys, I've just stopped digging for a while, just to show you this really. This is another perennial thing that you need to get out of the plot or even your garden. This is couch grass, and as you can see it's got a thick taproot. And what happens, these taproots go out under the soil and they travel for yards and yards and yards, and each one of these little roots that you see coming off it, okay, like that one, will produce a new grass like this, and that new grass will send out more roots, yards and yards and yards and yards, to produce more grasses. See, there's one growing there. That if I hadn't got that out, that would have turned into that. And you know, you can have a real problem if you don't get this out. We have a problem with it on the plot, but slowly but surely we're digging it out, and it's slowly but surely disappearing. But there you go. I just stopped digging for a while. I thought you might want to see that and know about couch grass. If you don't, just stay as a couch potato. It's as simple as that, if you pardon the pun. Hi guys. You know what, I was busy beavering away there and digging and weeding and stuff, and this happened again. So now I've retired to the shed, and I'm sat on my chair and I'm enjoying a beer, and I couldn't be more happy, especially if it stops within the next hour or so. Then I can get on with my work. But for now, seems like it's going to be beer it's o'clock. See you later. Hi once again guys, it's now stopped raining. Oh blooming heck, it's getting warm again now. Blue skies seem to be appearing, so I think we'll have a good day of it, despite the rain. Oh, it's amazing how fresh and new everything smells after a shower of rain. Have you ever been out there and just smelt it? It's unbelievable. It literally smells of growth, which is what things are doing here, growing. Alright, I just thought I'd let you know it's stopped raining now. I'm going to go and do a bit, well, I'm not doing any more digging actually. I'm going to go and put a little box together and sow some carrots. Right, okay guys, I'm back on the plot. Just to give you a quick update of what I've done. There you go, there's the carrot box, all nicely done, filled with a layer of horse manure, then a layer of soil, then a layer of compost. Just a bit of weeding after that. I've started the top part, taken out most of the perennial weeds, but mostly, you know, I was worried about the beans. Let's take you over to the beans. Here we go, beans means Heinz. This is it now. Alright, sorry about the advertising. There you go, that one's going up the cane. This one is big enough to go up the cane, but I planted 2 seeds to each cane, and this one I was going to pinch out and not have. There's another 2 over there which I was going to pinch out and not have, but here there's a cane with no bean, so what I'm going to do is dig up the second one here and put it on that cane there. Okay, I've started weeding this, as you can probably tell, but there's still some to do. There's my there's my greenhouse with my beautiful wife in it, sunbathing. She's in a sauna now, so she's quite alright. She's falling asleep. There you go. She comes down every time I'm down here. She comes down, she'll bring me a sandwich and we'll have a bottle of wine and stuff. So lunch is sorted, Saturdays and Sundays. Not a problem. I will come back tomorrow, which is Monday, and finish off weeding this bed and start weeding a few others. You know, just to get a jump start on the weeds, really, because if you don't, they just take over. They're relentless. You're like a commander. You can win the battle, but you're never going to win the war. You know what I mean? It's simple as. Weeds will win every time. So there we go. That's it for now. This is Sunday the 4th of June, and I'm going to end it now because I said I'd do a 2-day shoot. It's going on too long. Some of my colleagues at work say that you know, they go on too long, because I never know how to end these videos. You know, so if anybody has any ideas, just give me a shout, apart from saying just stop it, you know what I mean? Okay, I never ever say this, but I'm going to say it now. Please like and subscribe if you are viewing. You don't need to pay anything. Hit the subscribe button. I need subscribers. Okay, just hit the subscribe button. It costs you nothing at all. It's totally free. I will not ask for any money, I promise, and neither will YouTube. Okay, so that's it for now. Have a good week. Till next week, and happy gardening.